All right, guys, welcome back to Walden's World, man. I got thrown for a loop on this one. This is one of my buddies. Actually, it's Roy Durbin's old employee, Rusty. So we're getting this running for his kid. Check out my voltage, 17 volts, tripping me out. So he was thinking that he had a bad stator or something like that, which he could have a bad stator rectifier, but I started getting into this thing. I disconnected the battery. So I just ran my negative to the negative post and then my positive to the negative wire. So if I shut my key switch off, I shouldn't have any voltage if all my wiring's good. So I do have the key switch on. I shut it off, so I got no volts. Why would I have 16 volts? This is crazy. So if y'all understand electricity and magnetic fields and all kinds of weird stuff, here's what I ended up figuring out. I've got my charger positive wire, just the positive, hooked to that. So somehow I'm leaking voltage in through that part of my charger. Here's my negative side. It's not hooked up at all. Okay. And this thing actually right now is saying FO2, but apparently somehow it's putting out voltage, because check this out. I'm gonna pull this off. And it goes back down to a normal dead battery. But that is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. If you understand electricity, it don't actually flow through wires. It creates a magnetic field and it energizes the things around it. Once it gets energized too much, that's when it creates resistance. You got transformers in your wires on your poles. It's just two copper wires wrapped around each other. They're not actually connected. So electricity is really cool, but yeah, I'd never seen that one. So somehow it's getting a wave from that other charger and then the one from the battery itself. But we should be good. I don't see any electricity charging. And here's what's crazy. So this is the wires from the stator. They're disconnected. Because I was looking for a voltage leak, and I do need to go ahead and plug these back in. Make sure that I don't have any leaks. And I actually, so that's plugged back in, we're good. And then I have the rectifier unplugged back here, because those are notorious for going out, and I want to make sure I didn't have a leak there. So let's plug that back in and make sure it's still good. And we got 0.02, a little bit of a draw, but that's hopefully it's okay. Let's plug this all back in, we'll start it up, but that's just something really crazy. Battery's probably pretty dead, so I'm gonna try and charge it and see what happens. Santa Claus coming to town. Rusty, let's go. Merry Christmas.